Buongiorno, Vario stick here. Fennel, orange in a salad? Sounds interesting. So, fennel and orange salad. Very refreshing, beautiful when the sun's out. Lovely dinner for two, or on the barbecue table in a bowl to enjoy with friends, burgers and a glass of wine. No cooking involved with this, so it's nice and easy, brilliant for those summer days. We'll go through the ingredients in a minute, but this is something that the whole family can enjoy. We are going to do it with salmon. If you want the veggie option, then black olives are an absolute treat in this. Beautiful. The ingredients for this recipe, really simple to be absolutely honest with you. We've got one medium-sized fennel bowl, a couple of sweet oranges, some tinned salmon. As I say, the vegetarian route with this would be probably black olives. We've got a citrus dressing, I'll go through that in a few moments. A couple of shallots, you can use red onions if you wish. I prefer shallots, they're not quite as acidic. A handful of raisins. I'm using walnuts, but you can use almonds or even pistachio nuts. Don't worry about the ingredients. If you check out my Facebook page at Vario Stick, I'll put all the ingredients, all the quantities there on the Facebook page. So let's get on. Okay, first step, really simple. We're going to chop up finely the two shallot bulbs and more coarsely the fennel. I've used fennel before, it's fairly straightforward to be absolutely honest with you. You're just going to take the tops off, take the bottom off as well because that's where the root's going to be. Cut it in half. And what we might need to do is take out this core here on both halves, and then we're going to coarsely chop the rest of the fennel. We're going to treat it like an onion in many respects, and we're going to combine that with the finely chopped shallots. Okay, so we've roughly chopped, I prefer just roughly chopped, you can do a lot finer if you like, but roughly chopped, you can slice them. The fennel, we've got the much more finely chopped shallots, so they can all go in there and get combined, and we can now get on with the oranges. So far as the oranges are concerned, what we've got to try and do is segment them. Now we've probably all done this before, and the important thing is that we remove the outer orange skin and the inner segment skin also. The way to do that, basically, we've all done this before I'm sure, is just cut off with a knife, get through the pith, cut off with a knife, the outer layer, and at the same time, of course, you've taken off the inner skin of the segments because you don't want either in this recipe if you can possibly help it. Just take your time, work your way around the orange, make sure you've got a nice sharp knife, cut off the outer skin and try and get the inner skin of each segment off at the same time. Okay, so we've got the outer skin off the orange. Now what we need to do is cut in between. You can probably see the segments there. Cut down with a sharp knife in between the segments to remove the segment of orange, but leaving behind that segment skin. So you just get pure orange coming out. It's a bit of a fiddly job, takes a while, but that goes in with the shallots and the fennel in the main bowl. Just work the way around, cutting out just the segments of orange. As I say, make sure your knife's nice and sharp. If you get any, sometimes you get them when that little bit of pith stays on, well, you can cut that off. Or you can use some scissors, just break them off. So that's what you want. You don't want any skin on there, and just pop that in the bowl. And what you're left with is an empty orange really, with all these empty folders of the internal skins. So if you've done this right, and it is a bit tricky, but remember, take your time, get that knife nice and sharp. What you're left with is beautifully segmented oranges, and the internal skins of the oranges are going to be left behind, and we give them the chickens along with any pips and stuff like that. This lot is all going in the salad. It's all good stuff. So now we've got the oranges, shallots and fennel bulb in there. Move on to the nuts. I've got some some walnuts. As I say, you can use almonds, pistachios. I'm just going to break this up really roughly. Nothing too substantial. Just makes them a little bit more bite size, and we're going to combine that in the salad once the knife's been through. Once you've got that chopped up, as fine as you like, also just a handful, there's no particular quantity, just a handful of raisins, just to give a little bit of sweetness against those shallots. Next we've got the tinned salmon. I've just flaked that very roughly. All this is going to get combined in a minute. We're going to put some spoons for that to toss it together. So that goes in the salad as well. So that's just about it really, apart from one last ingredient, which is the zesty dressing. The zesty orange dressing for this particular salad couldn't be easy, to be absolutely honest with you. It's 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed orange juice, 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice, some black pepper and extra virgin olive oil. Now, 1 tablespoon of the extra virgin olive oil at a time. Combine it so it gets emulsified. You can get up to about 4, 5, 6 tablespoons. Keep tasting to your own taste. I've got 5 or 6 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil in this, with the 2 tablespoons of orange and the 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, along with some black pepper. If you prefer it a little bit sweeter, then you can certainly put in something like maple leaf syrup. So that just goes all over your main salad, and we're going to get a couple of spoons and toss all that together. Beautiful. As you can see, I'm going to serve this on a bed of rocket, but you can use lettuce, you can use any kind of mixed greens, or just eat it by itself. I know when Mrs. Stick sees this, she'll just trough the lot. But that on your barbecue table, along with all your other bits that you have on a barbecue, is very nice by itself. Or as I say, you can have it on a bed of lettuce or rocket or whatever takes your fancy. So I hope you enjoyed that recipe. Fennel, orange, walnut, whatever you like. Salad, really brilliant for these warm summer days. So I'm going to tuck in before Mrs. Stick sees it, otherwise the whole lot will be gone in 5 minutes. So this is Vario Stick saying bon appetito. Don't forget, like and subscribe to the channel. Please feel free to share this recipe amongst friends or whatever, and go out and enjoy it. So this is Vario Stick saying from a beautiful Abruzzo, ciao ciao for now.